How's it going, everybody? Shockwave984 here. Today's going to be a movie collection video, and this is going to be on one of my favorite actors, and that is Jim Carrey. So with that, let's go ahead and get started because we got a lot to get through. So let's start out with the DVDs. I'm going to show 5 at a time. Alright, so we have Copper Mountain, Peggy Sue Got Married, Earth Girls Are Easy, The Deadpool, and Simon Birch. Alright, so first up we have Copper Mountain. Him and Alan Thicke are like these bachelors at this like ski resort. This is one of his earlier roles, Carrey that is. And yeah, Thicke is like the playboy kind of guy. Then you have Carrey, who's more like a comedic type dude who does like a lot of antics and stuff. But he's really shy. And yeah, this is a nice little, say like comedy, romance kind of film. Alright. Next up we have Peggy Sue Got Married. Him, there he is. He's part of a, like this trio, like this group of singers. So it's him, Nicolas Cage, Kathleen Turner. It's another like, say like romance kind of story. And there he is in the middle. Alright. Okay, there's the DVD. Okay, next up we have Earth Girls Are Easy. So you have Carrey, Jeff Goldblum, Gina Davis, Julie Brown, Damon Wayans. So quite a big cast. He is part of this trio of aliens right there. There he is. He's like the red one, I think. And yeah, and then they get like their hair cut, and that's what they look like, like their humanoid form. Yeah, it's a cool little movie. Got some sci-fi stuff happening, a bunch of hijinks. Really nice. Next up, we have The Deadpool. This is part of the Dirty Harry series of films. I believe this is the only one we have, too. Yeah. And I'll show the spines at the end. And here's the back. So Carrey in here plays a heavy metal musician who's doing like a music video that's being directed by Liam Neeson. There you see Eastwood as a Harry. And yeah, really cool. He has a nice little role in here. Thought it was good for what he did. Alright. And then next up we have Simon Birch. This is a really good movie. I really love this one. And he plays the narrator, but he's also the adult version for Simon Birch's friend. And you get to see him as an adult. Check out the film and let me know what you guys think. Yeah, just watch the film and find out. This is a really nice story. I like this one. Hey guys, how's it going? There's the DVD. Chapter list. Alright. Yeah, a lot of these played on, I've seen on TV, just random movie channels. I think a couple of these we saw on, I think Peggy Sue, no, I haven't seen any of these in theater. Now I think about it. Simon Birch, I think I might have, yeah, because these are way older. Yeah, and yeah, there's the spines. Okay. So we'll do the last 6 here. So we have Man on the Moon, Me, Myself, and Irene, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Bruce Almighty, Fun with Dick and Jane, and The Bad Batch. So this one I'll do real quick because I have shown this during the Keanu Reeves movie collection. So he has a little part in here where he plays, I believe it's called the Hermit. I believe it's a character that the main one encounters, the lead. And yeah, he's really good in here, The Bad Batch. Okay, so Man on the Moon, he is really good in here. He actually won a, what is it? Is it Golden Globe? Yeah, he won a Golden Globe Award for playing Andy Kaufman, who's this big, he was his big, like, comedic kind of figure. May he rest in peace. He's part of a show, Taxi, and stuff. And Carrey did a really good job of nailing, you know, how, like, he acted when he's doing his stand-up, how he was on the show. And, yeah, very, very good film. Me, Myself, and Irene is special edition DVD. This one does have a Blu-ray. I hear the quality's not very good though. So maybe if it gets a re-release, maybe I'll pick it up then. Yeah. So this one, he plays a state trooper who encounters Renee Zellweger. And well, some things just bad luck. A bunch of stuff happens in his life where he develops a second version of himself called Hank. And yeah, like his wife leaves him. He gets like these 3 kids that are not his. But this is a really, really fun movie. Check this one out. Me, Myself, and Irene. And okay, let's put these here. Okay. Then we have How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This one I thought he was really good as the Grinch. I believe he talked about how he put himself in like a Zen kind of meditation to you know, prepare for this role and stuff, like get in the mood for it. And he even talked about like the suit and stuff, about how rough it was, and that the contacts like covered the whole eyeball. I think on yeah, it was put a lot into this one. I think this had mixed reception when it came out, but I thought he was really good in this, the Grinch. Bruce Almighty, really, really good. Of course, there was a, I guess, sequel. Yeah, Evan Almighty. I want to say it tails off from this one with Steve Carell's character. He's like a news anchor in here. Him, Jennifer Aniston, Morgan Freeman. So he pretty much gets the powers of, well, this higher being, or God. He's played by Morgan Freeman. And, you know, he starts doing all these antics and stuff. And then it's like, yo, okay, is he going to learn his lesson? And yeah, Bruce Almighty, awesome. This also has a Blu-ray, but it's not very good, for what I can tell. And Fun with Dick and Jane. Now, this is a remake, apparently. I did not know that there was an original one. So this one and Tia Leone are like this couple, and, you know, things are just kind of falling apart, you know, losing jobs and things like that. And they decide to, well, do a bunch of robberies to get a bunch of money. And there they are, like the skies right here. They do all these different things. And yeah, this is a fun little, almost like road trip kind of film, all the different stuff they do. So there's the original there. And the Cable Guy, we'll get to that. Alright, so that does it for all the DVDs. Here are these spines. Alright. Okay, so we got quite a lot, so I'm going to do a bunch at a time here. So let's do 8 of them. So first up, we have Finders Keepers. It's another one of his earlier roles. This one, you follow a huge cast. So you have like this couple who stole a bunch of money from this thief, and there's Carrey right there. This is one of his another earlier roles. And you have the thief who's trying to get it back. You have all this stuff that happens on this train. And you just follow it from there. This is a really nice, fun film. Finders Keepers. This is part of a Kino Lorber release. I gotta get more of their stuff, because they're releasing a lot of older films that haven't been released yet. So we have the Double Pack by Scream Factory, Once Bitten, and Love at First Bite. So Once Bitten, that's the one with Carrey. He plays this guy who is, well, this vampire is trying to find the blood of a virgin, and he becomes the target. You pretty much just go from there, and it is a nice little, like, almost like horror comedy. And as it says here, Once Bitten is a totally 80s teen vampire flick with where the bloodsuckers don't sparkle. Yeah, but the comedy most certainly does. Yeah, really fun film. Even Love at First Bite with George Hamilton. Thought that was really good too. I gotta get more into these double packs, because this is the first time I think these are available on Blu-ray too, both films. Alright, so there's the front and back. And here's the reverse side. So there's Love at First Bite. And there is Once Bitten. There he is. He has a hilarious dance scene in this. I believe it was at like a prom or something. Really good. Okay. That's it for that one. Ah, The Mask, From Zero to Hero. This we still have on VHS. Fantastic fun, as Milo the dog says. The Mask. This one we did see in theater growing up. You see Cameron Diaz, who becomes like the love interest. Tons of special features. Yeah, this was great. He plays like a clerk. He's kind of shy and stuff. He encounters Cameron Diaz, who's like boyfriend's part of like this, I guess, like gang and stuff. And he finds this mask, and it pretty much brings out his true self, and a bunch of hijinks and stuff ensue. He does like a reference to Dirty Harry. He's like, "You feel lucky, punk?" A bunch of effects. Even Milo the dog gets to wear it too. So yeah, The Mask, really good. There's a comic on this that I did not know existed, but it is way different. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. Alright. Ace Ventura. This one has additional footage not seen in theater. I think there's 2 versions of the first one on Blu-ray. Yeah, this is another big movie. Carrey plays, Ace Ventura, yeah, the pet detective. He tries to find this missing dolphin from the Miami Dolphins. And he encounters, he has like some scenes with Dan Marino. You have Sean Young in here. There's the Blu-ray. Awesome movie. I watched this all the time it was on. And then they came out with the sequel, When Nature Calls. Really good. You get to follow Ace Ventura again, except he's in like a whole other place. He has like this fight with like this like group of locals. There he is on an elephant. Bunch of monkeys. There's a scene with a monster truck. Alright. When Nature Calls. Yeah, I've been wanting to do a Jim Carrey collection, and he has a lot of movies, so yeah. Alright, next up we have Dumb and Dumber and Dumb and Dumber 2. So Dumb and Dumber, I remember seeing the trailer for this. It's unrated, more dumber than ever, as it says. On the Mask VHS, there's a little trailer for this. Because I think this was after, yeah. Tons of special features. And it's the scene where Carrey is running after this lady because she left her suitcase, because he's like the limo driver. And he runs out of the tunnel where it was connected to the plane, but the plane's gone, he just falls. I mean, that trailer was really great. Him and Jeff Daniels are really good. You have the bathroom scene. You have the the bird that Carrey gives to the kid. Oh my gosh. Really good stuff in here. Great comedy. And then many years later, they did Dumb and Dumber 2. This has an alternate opening. And by the way, a lot of these I found secondhand, but then others I found new for really cheap. So yeah, different ways I found them. And this one, I thought this was okay. I thought it was alright. It was really good to see them together again. Because I don't think they did any other real movies together. Not that I recall. If they did, maybe I haven't seen them in a while or something. Yeah. On the left you have the DVD. On the right you have the Blu-ray. But yeah, Dumb and Dumber 2. Thought it was alright. Yeah, really good to see, what is it, Harry and Lloyd brought back together. Awesome. And then we have Liar, Liar. This is definitely one of my favorite films. It's part of the 1990s Best of Decade series of like covers and releases. And this is really cool. This has a really nice story to it. So Carrey is an attorney, and he has this habit of, he lies a lot. And his son, just wants him to be, more honest. And so he wants him to stop lying. And trust me, as it says, so, and I believe he wished upon a star, I think, or something. Yeah, and Carrey just starts, blurting out the truth. And it is hilarious. There's a really good scene in the bathroom where he beats himself up. Oh my gosh. Him, you know, during a court session, it was great. He tells his bosses what he really thinks about them all. They all start laughing. And yeah, this is really cool. Tells you about the 90s, what was on TV, on the radio. There's the dude from The Big Lebowski. There's a T-Rex from Jurassic Park. There's Carrey. Awesome. Alright, so there goes those. Show the spines real quick. Okay, so we're making good progress. Let's show another 8. Okay, so we have... Oops, okay. Let's do it like this. We have The Majestic. And this is more of one of his more serious kind of films. It is like a nice little, I would say like love Hollywood kind of story. I believe it takes place in Hollywood, yeah. And this is really good. I've come to really appreciate this more as I watched it, you know, growing up. And yeah, Carrey, the cast in here is really, really good. I really like The Majestic. I thought it was really good. This might not have did well when it came out. Yeah, because I think, well, probably because he was known for a lot of comedies and stuff. And then you have The Truman Show. So these are not in any particular order. I just put them all together kind of randomly. So The Truman Show, this was huge. All over the place. So he plays Truman Burbank. And, you know, he's just living his life and stuff. And, you know, but you see all these people just like watching him. Like on TV and stuff, and you wonder, what? Wait a minute, what is going on? Is this like a show or something? Yeah. But the thing is, does he know about this? Or like, is he just living his life and then is what people are watching like really going on as he's doing his thing? Or yeah, but this is really, really good. Check out The Truman Show. The Cable Guy. Him and Matthew Broderick. Oh my gosh. How to describe this one? Well, he's a cable guy, Chip Douglas. And he encounters Broderick, you know, he hooks him up with like, I think like free cable and stuff. And then Broderick discovers a bunch of things about, well, his past, his background. And he might not be what he seems. And you have like this big chase scene where he has like wide eyes and stuff. Carrey does. You know, he's like, I just want to help you out. And yeah, The Cable Guy, this was definitely more of a dark kind of comedy film. Really good. Lemony Snicket's, A Series of Unfortunate Events. This is another one I watched a lot. Still do. So this one he plays an uncle who is trying to get the family fortune. And he has the 2 daughters and a son that move into his home. And yeah, it's about him trying to like, okay, I need this fortune. So he's kind of like the villain of the story, but this is really good. Yeah, Series of Unfortunate Events. And this Blu-ray, all the Blu-rays, DVDs, you know, quality-wise, they do kind of vary. This is a good one. A lot of them, for the most part, are pretty good. So yeah, definitely check out this one. Next up, we have Horton Hears a Who. This is part of the one of the few Dr. Seuss stories that got animated. And this one he plays Horton, the elephant. And there is Steve Carell. Yeah, so another film that they did together. Tons of special features. And yeah, Horton Hears a Who. There's different editions of this too. I thought this was great. I do like the animated style that they went with. Like it kind of captures what the book was like, you know, the look and stuff. Yeah, Horton Hears a Who. Check this one out. A Christmas Carol. This one was nice. This is another big one when it came out. You know, another version of A Christmas Carol has been adapted many, many times. Tons of special features. And this, at the time when it came out, they had really big effects. Like, I think they used a lot of motion capture. I think for this, yeah. This one, there's a few movies that look like this. I think were coming out at the time. And I think this had mixed reception when it came out, but I really enjoyed this one. I love A Christmas Carol. Just love that story. Yeah, there it is. I thought Carrey was great as Scrooge. Awesome. Next up, we have Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. This one, you have Carrey, Kate Winslet, Kirsten Dunst, Mark Ruffalo, and Elijah Wood. Big, big cast. This is a nice, I say like romance, kind of comedy, kind of story. Really good. I think this won a bunch of awards. I want to say it did. Yeah, I think he got nominated. I think the whole cast did. In a way. Tons of special features. Definitely check out the features. Got a lot of nice insight. This was everywhere when it came out. I remember seeing the promotions for it. And I really enjoyed this one. He is great. Love the cast in here. I Love You, Philip Morris. A story so incredible it can only be true. As it says. So you have him and Ewan McGregor. You see handcuffs. It looks like they're above barbed wire. It looks like they're in... Are those prison suits? So in here he plays like this con man. They see him in like different outfits. It is cool. I thought he was great in here. This one I haven't really heard of. I think when it came out. Yeah, there's a few of these where like the later ones that I think I saw them way, way later after they came out. And this is one. But yeah, I really like him and McGregor in this one. Okay, so that does it for those. Show these spines. Okay. And then we'll do 8 more. And then we'll get to the last one. So next up is Mr. Popper's Penguins. This is another one. This is like a family kind of comedy, as it says there. So you have Carrey, who is Mr. Popper. He's like this businessman, and he, well, inherits a bunch of penguins, and he's like, what? Of course, he has his family, and, you know, it's one of those where he's not quite with his family a lot because of his job, and it's like, okay, he's got to learn a lesson in a way. There's a Blu-ray, DVD. There he is talking to him. They're like, what do you mean? What do you want? We're trying to slide around here, Ned. There's a digital copy disc. This one was alright. You know, let's pop it in, have a good time. Mr. Popper's Penguins. They do have some kind of weird CG with them, though, in some scenes. Yes Man. So this one, he plays a guy who, well, he likes to say no a lot. Like, you know, to going out. He's very, you know, like he doesn't really do a lot of stuff. And he pretty much learns. He goes to like this, like conference thing. He meets this guy who's speaking. And he pretty much learns to say yes. Digital copy disc. There's the main Blu-ray. And of course he has like this love interest that he meets. And yeah, really good. I thought this was cool. Awesome. Alright, so Anchorman. So I'm showing this one because he has a cameo in... Let's see, what was it? Was it the first one? I think it was the second one. Yeah. And it's another film where, you know, you have Carrey, all these guys, Will Ferrell, there's Paul Rudd and stuff. And yeah, Anchorman, check out Anchorman. It is really good. So there is the first one, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. Alright, there's the 2 discs. And I believe this is the most complete edition that you could get for both films. Like, you get all the versions, I believe all the extras, and yeah, I found it for really cheap. Yeah, it still has a sticker. You can see the picture. Alright, but yeah, Anchorman. Definitely check this out. Love the first one. Second one's called The Legend Continues. Yeah, I thought I'd show that. Very nice steelbook. Alright, here's another one with him and Carrey. So they did quite a bit together. Oh, a voice pitched up there. So we have The Incredible Burt Wonderstone, which is like this, well, it's about like magicians and stuff. And there's Carrey. He plays like a street performer. And there he is. This was fun. And yeah, you have Carrey. You end up having to kind of, you know, like battle each other, see who's better, who could do the most impressive tricks. All these hijinks and stuff ensue. Yeah, this is really good. I remember seeing the trailer for this quite a bit. Yeah, I saw it later when it was out of theater, but yeah, I thought it was cool. Burt Wonderstone, title kind of sparkles. Batman Forever. Love Jim Carrey in this film. This is a Val Kilmer one. You also have Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face, and Carrey plays Stanley Ipkiss. No, wait. No, that's the Mask. Sorry about that. He plays Edward Nygma, Enigma. And he eventually becomes the Riddler. There he is, next to Tommy Lee Jones. Like, all right, we're going to take out the Batman. And he is really, really good as the Riddler. Fantastic casting choice. And this is a 4K, so this has that new remastered version on the regular Blu-ray, and then the 4K version, this looks good. All of them do. So you have this one, Batman and Robin. You also have Returns, and then the first one, just called Batman. And yeah, really, really good. Check out Batman Forever. He is really good as the Riddler. All right, next up we have Kick-Ass 2. We do have the first one. And yeah, he appears in here as Colonel Stars and Stripes. And here he is as he leads this group of heroes. There's like a couple. There's like this girl right here. There's like these two buddies. There's our lead from the first film. There's another guy they meet up. Excuse me there, burping. And there he is. He has his dog. What's the dog's name? Eisenhower. Oh my gosh, it is great. They have this scene where they break into like this building, and I think it's like a bunch of what was it? Just like gangsters playing cards and stuff, and then they just beat the heck out of them. Oh my gosh, it's great. And out of the two films, let me know which one do you like better, the first film or this one? Yeah, I actually like this one a lot. I thought it was good. Definitely gets kind of more darker in a way. Yeah. And next up we have the number 23. This is the unrated version. So this one, I believe this was done by Joel Schumacher. Also, yeah. And you have the special features, tons of them. So this is like a, I would say, mystery, kind of horror, thriller. Carrey sees like the number 23 everywhere. Like it's right on the walls, like all these books. And he's just trying to figure out, okay, like what exactly is happening. You know, there's like this mystery with this case that happened. And yeah, I thought this was all right. The way it's assembled is kind of weird. Like the story kind of falters a bit. But I've grown to appreciate it more the more I watch it. So yeah, number 23. And here's like another one of his more darker kind of films. It takes a dark mind to solve a twisted crime. Dark Crimes. This has Jim Carrey, so that line is part of it right here. That's not like a cut or anything. There he has the big beard. Yeah, this is like another mystery kind of thriller. Very dark looking the way the tone is. Yeah, this is one of his more serious films. And I thought he was great in here. I like the cast and stuff. And yeah, Jim Carrey, he's gone on to do a lot of different roles, not just, comedy and stuff. And that's cool, when they go on and kind of expand a bit, which is awesome. All right. And last up, we have Sonic the Hedgehog. This is a 4K steelbook. Yeah, this was fun. I remember the big thing with this is that that trailer came out, and it was like, whoa, what? But then they, the people working on it saying, all right, we're going to fix it. And they did. Which is really good. That was great that they did that. It was, they fixed up Sonic. This part broke. It wasn't like that when I got it. It just kind of wore out. So I'm just going to place them all in here. So there's the inside. There's Sonic himself. And you have Carrey, who plays Dr. Robotnik, which is really cool. Or Eggman. He is great in here. It is awesome to see him do, you know, like his kind of old antics in a way. He's got a nice dance scene. He's got some, I think some cool puns, too. So that was a Blu-ray. It's a 4K. Looks and sounds great, by the way. And yeah, that does it for our Jim Carrey movie collection as it stands right now. And I believe they're doing another Sonic film. And I think there's another Ace Ventura that's been in the works or maybe in development for... I remember the rumor for that for years, though. So, yeah. Feel free to let me know what you guys think of, you know, the Jim Carrey films that I've shown today. He is awesome. He's really, really good. Which one out of all these do you think is your favorite? Also, Ace Ventura had a cartoon. I don't think he did the voice in that, though. Not that I recall. I want to say he's done a bunch of other voice work and different stuff. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and display a bunch of these. That's why I'm pulled back a bit more, though you guys can see everything. Alright, and then we'll put a bunch of movies on top here. So we'll put The Cable Guy, put Truman Show, okay, get that to stand. That's better. And we'll put, let's see, Ace Ventura in the middle. Put The Mask. And we'll put the original Dumb and Dumber on there. Yeah, there we go. And I'll lift up. And there they are. All look good together. So yeah, feel free to let me know which one is your favorite. What do you guys think of Jim Carrey in general? Very versatile actor. I remember him on In Living Color. He was really good in that. I believe he was known as James Carrey. Or James or Jim. He's good on that show. Huge cast in that. You know, Truman Show, Cable Guy, him as the Riddler, Batman Forever, Dr. Robotnik, Dumb and Dumber, The Mask, Burt Wonderstone, Ace Ventura, Liar Liar. You know, many, many films to choose from. And feel free to let me know what you guys think. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.